Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Philip Bowen. You are probably used to seeing me doing lots of music videos and live streams and stuff like that. And today, this is a little bit more of an informational video. We are going to be talking about how to stream or record video from your iPhone and getting professional quality sound. How are we doing that? I get so many questions from fellow musicians and also from a lot of you in terms of like, what is your setup like? How are you doing that? Like, how do you get the audio? How are you doing it from your phone? And we will walk through that today. I also am going to do a video at some point soon about how to do this from your computer. So if you've seen me live streaming on Reddit, that is all done through my computer. And sometimes I do a double stream or a dual stream. Well, I will have one camera, which is my DSLR camera, going to Reddit, another camera, which is my iPhone, going to TikTok. And I do a lot of TikTok live streaming too, because it's such a massive platform. And so I have to dual stream, and so I need two high quality sound outputs and then two high quality camera outputs so that I can have everything going at the same time and do a dual stream. So we'll talk about that as well, and we can talk about the lighting I have, the camera setup, blah blah blah. But for today, the topic, I'm going to try to keep it simple, is a simple setup to get you live streaming or recording videos with studio quality sound. If you are a musician, this is especially helpful, but if you're a podcaster or you do spoken word stuff or whatever, video blogging, or I guess vlogging, this I think will also be helpful to you. Like, I am not a sound professional. I discovered all of this on my own. And to give you guys a couple of credentials, if you're new here, I've been doing almost all my music exclusively online. I've done some live shows, but most of my stuff's done online because of COVID and whatever else and expediency for a couple years. This year in 2021, if you're watching this in 2022, it's only going to be up from there. But in 2021, I've been seeing my live streams on Reddit have been streamed or seen by a minimum of 5 million people over the course of this year, probably closer to 10 million. I've built up over 100,000 followers on TikTok, and my TikTok live streams have been seen by hundreds of thousands of people as well. And I only am saying that to tell you that I have been through it. I have tried whatever there is to try. Trust me, I'm always looking for new things, and a lot of that I've done on my own. And just like you, maybe how you found this video is I've done it via like YouTube searching. I just wanted to see a video on how to do it for myself. And so for me, I was never able to find one video that just showed me how to do it from my phone. And I'm hopeful that this video will do that for you. Then we will have other videos that talk in more detail about the sound production side of it, the lighting, the camera, the backdrop, all that kind of stuff. But for today, like if you're looking to just kind of get started and record some videos today, I will give you the basics of what you need, okay? So for any video or live streaming, there are a few elements. One is the visual. And so you do need to have good visual, but your iPhone is plenty powerful enough for a killer visual. Plenty powerful enough. So if you have a smartphone or an iPhone specifically, you already have the tool you need to do the visual part of it. Check. Okay. Lighting is another important part, but you can rig up some lighting at home doing a lamp or doing natural lighting. It's not hypercritical. It is very good, but the most important element, especially if you are a musician, is high quality sound. You want your instruments to sound good. For me, most of the time I'm using two instruments, a violin, a guitar. Sometimes I have some pedals or some processing machines or a looper. All that stuff is going into my soundboard, and I'll show you how that works. But let's talk about a simple kind of singer-songwriter 1 to 2 instrument setup. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a USB interface, a USB audio interface. And once again, I'm going to put links for all of this stuff down in the comments. So, excuse me, for USB audio interface, you can go anywhere from the $50 range up to like larger interfaces like what I have over here. This is a Yamaha MG10XU unit, which is a 10-channel mixer. It's a little bit more involved, but let's talk about an interface first, okay? This is a good example of something in the $60 to $70 range. This is an M Audio M-Track Duo. As you can see, I've got it plugged in right now, but like it's got a couple of interface inputs which is good enough for a microphone and an instrument. So I think most of the time you're probably going to want an audio interface that has at least 2 inputs. That way that you can have your microphone going into one and then an instrument in the other, because you want to have good vocals and instruments. So if you're somebody that likes to sing and play at the same time, or have 2 things going on at the same time, I would recommend always spend the extra few bucks and get 2 inputs, 2 input channels. And that's something that you can use, for example, when we talk about inputs, I don't know how experienced you are, but for me, all of it was new. This is an XLR cable, or otherwise known as a microphone cable. So most of these most of these audio interfaces will have XLR, which is this microphone cable, or a line input. And a line input is just your standard instrument cable that you might plug into the bottom of your guitar. It's that cable. Okay, so step 1, you need an audio interface, and it's important that it is USB output, and I'll show you why. It has to have a USB output for the simplest possible execution. I will show you why. The second thing that you need, if you have an iPhone specifically, is an adapter that allows you to run the USB audio into your phone seamlessly. You don't need any extra apps. I'm not about that. You don't need a bunch of extra third-party apps, none of that junk. All you need is this. This is a USB Lightning adapter. It's $39 on the Apple Store. I would not go generic with this. They probably do have generic ones out there. You want something that's going to last and be reliable, and that Apple's not going to revoke because it's a third-party thing. It is worth the $39 100 times over. I use this any and every time I record audio and video from my phone. So for all of my Instagram reels, for all of my TikTok videos, all of that, I use this simple adapter. And what is so cool about it is you can see it's got a spot here for the Lightning cable. It's got a spot here for USB. And how it works is all you're doing is you're plugging your USB output cable from the interface into this, and then it goes into your phone, boom, and then you are ready. Right there, right now, the sound from your audio interface is going directly into your phone. And if you record a video on your phone or live stream from a third-party app like Reddit or TikTok or whatever, you will have the sound that's coming out of your interface or mixer will be the sound that's in the video. Okay? So, another thing that I would recommend, so first we have some type of USB audio interface. Some type. This is a 2-channel. This is $60-some on Amazon. I forget how much it is. I'll put a link in the comments. It's not expensive. It's basic, but it will get the job done. It's a great starter interface. 2 other ones that I've used before. I've used a Focusrite before. That's closer to 100, maybe 150. Excuse me. Man, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. PreSonus also makes a great one. They're all kind of in the same price range for that 2-channel mixer. So Focusrite, PreSonus, M-Audio, they're all going to do the job for a simple 2-channel audio interface. If you want to step it up a little bit, if you want to do a little bit higher quality for your music stuff, for me, it was important for me to have effects on mine. So stuff like reverb. Reverb obviously being the key when you're singing, right? Like if you're just singing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, that sounds all right. But if I can have some reverb like this, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, that kind of effect is important because it gives you that kind of studio quality sound for a live performance. All right, so it was very critical for me when I'm singing to have an interface / mixer that would allow me to have some effects. So what you see down here, I'm going to put a link for it and a picture up on the screen. This is a Yamaha MG10X-U. The U is important because it means USB interface / mixer. So on this mixer, I have everything plugged into it. My microphone. If I run external sound, I run it through my iPad. So if I'm playing my violin or guitar over pre-recorded tracks or Spotify or something like that, it's all done through my iPad. I run that directly into the mixer, and we'll go into more detail into that. All of my instruments are going into here as well, and the output is a simple USB output. So what's so great about that is I'm using this iPhone and this tool. That's it. Is all going plugged into here. So let's recap really quick. The things that you need, in summary, and maybe you can skip to this portion. I'll put a tag in the description. If you are coming here from skipping to this portion, here's what you need to get a simple setup. The short and sweet is, 1, you need an interface. And it's critical that that interface is USB audio output. Okay? That is very important to make it as easy as possible. You can do M audio, Focusrite, PreSonus, whatever. You must have one of these. 2, you need an adapter. You need a way to get that sound into your iPhone. Okay? I don't have a whatever, Android phone. I have an iPhone, so that's what I'm talking about. And I know most of you have iPhones too. If you don't, I'm sorry. This video is probably not for you or super helpful. There's other ways to do it with an Android, but for me, with an iPhone, you need an adapter, which is this USB Lightning adapter. There's a link down in the comments. It's $39. It's worth every penny times 10. Get one, maybe get 2 so you have a backup, but this has never failed me. I've had this for years and it's still going strong. Get one of these. It's important. 3, you need a way to have good sound that's not your iPhone sound, i.e. a microphone, okay? I would recommend getting a microphone, not a USB output microphone, a regular microphone that has this microphone cable up here, just like this. This is a Rode NT1A mic. It's a great starter microphone. It's a workhorse. It does whatever you need it to do. But there's a ton of microphones. There's a million microphones. I've tried a bunch. And the microphone will go directly into your interface. Okay, but you need a microphone. If you're going to talk or sing or whatever, you need a microphone. Do not, for the love of everything, do not rely on your iPhone or your Android smartphone's microphone to record good quality audio. It's not going to work. It's not good enough. You need a real microphone. So get a real microphone. Spend whatever's in your budget. You could, even if you spend $50, it's going to be better than your iPhone microphone, I promise you. So get a microphone, get a stand to put the microphone on, whatever that is for you. I'll put recommendations in the comments. Okay, you need a microphone, a stand, an adapter, an interface, and you, okay? That's what you need to get started streaming. And you can record high-quality videos. Even if you're not going to live stream, you can record high-quality videos that you can use for your YouTube content, for TikTok content, for Instagram content. That's a whole nother sermon over there, is how to have multi-use videos. Record a video one time and use it everywhere versus recording separate takes for these different platforms. And this kind of setup will allow you to do that. So I think that's good for now. In summary, you need an interface, you need an adapter, you need a microphone, and you need an instrument cable to plug in whatever instrument you're playing. And that will get you going. Okay, I know this is a little bit rambling. It's my first one of these, and I'm sure there's ways we can make it better. So let me know if you have suggestions down in the comments, or if you have specific questions. I will do my best to answer them for you. I try to be very, very responsive. If you want to hear my music, you can check it out on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, anywhere you get music. If you want to come to one of my live shows, join my Discord server. The link's in the bio down there, or the link's in the comments down there. Join my Discord server. We post live links every time we go live. It's a ton of fun. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, however you want to do your thing. You can also follow me directly on Reddit, and I do a ton of live streaming there too. So come find me, come follow me. We have a lot of fun. They're good shows, and you can bring your family to them. It's nothing too crazy, so you will really enjoy that. In the meantime, I hope this is helpful to you. If you're just getting started, feel free to ask me any questions or put any topics of videos you'd like to see. I'll try to make it as helpful as I can. But for now, let's wrap it up. I think that'll be good. A good first video. I tried to keep it under 15 minutes for you. But if you have questions, let me know. My dog's over here trying to drive me crazy, so I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay? See you guys. Bye.